Louis, welcome to the channel. Hope everyone's having a lovely day and a good morning, man. Look, I'm not gonna bring you the game today. There's no power at my crib. I guess mom, I gotta pay the bill. Gotta give them something for it. But it's 12:54. It's about to be 1. We gotta leave around 12:30. And yeah, pretty much. We need to get a video out there, man. What you talking about? Like I said, we got 71 followers, bro. Appreciate the follow. Let's get to 75. Right now, I'm trying to figure out, since everything going on legally, illegally, with a Mencho. We changed some plans of mine because I was trying to get official, get a space set up. Because like, if I go back to Mexico, which I'm not doing right now, because it's like World War II or III out there, man. Which is fucked up. Because look, I'm not gonna say that. I was working at that car for like 3 weeks. Look, I didn't pull that phone out because, like I said, that lady gonna be thinking that she's screaming at her daughter about. You don't record random people, especially they got that. It's okay. I wanted just a little hit and calm my nerves. Because what I'm about to say is either gonna get me a. Hopefully not for the people. Because, like I said, I'm not against. Believe it or not, any gang out there, if you trace it long enough back, it was just meant to help the people, the town, whatever they were at, the block. It was just meant to keep the block safe, like the Black Panthers, baby. They have been forgotten what they here for. Now we got greed and all this shit. Once money takes space, bro, everything changes. I'm not gonna get too off topic. Like I said, it's a very controversial thing. But even the people in there, that got there out of necessity to feed their family, do this, do that, ain't nothing wrong with them, bro. They gotta do some fucked up shit, yeah, but we do fucked up shit all the time. We support companies that treat us like trash. Basically, are dispensable. We don't even know they're feeding us humans half of the time. And the reason I say that because it's in the fucking Bible. I mean, that's what people are saying. Like I said, I'm not trusting anything. So I get it confirmed. But do I think it was fair? No. Because at the end of the day, at Metro, I think had an agreement with the cops. It was like, you get off my back, I'll get off your back. It's basically two governments working side by side. They decided to betray. Now the United States trying to go in there so they can like take all of them down. So what's going back and forth between the United States and Texas and Mexico don't happen. I'm pretty sure half of those missing kids, half of those shit, some of them have to be coming over here to these islands and shit. I'm not gonna talk about it more than I already did. But like I said, do I wish it? No. What I was getting to this is my plan switched up. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. My plan switched up. And now we need to become official. Put it in a political asylum or assist so I can stay here or figure something out. My homeboy got denied his permission, so trying to see where it go. Canada's the same shit as here, so we gotta wait. Canada, Texas in. And even then, Canada is all nice and shit, but after I discovered some of their war crimes and they sent they set Washington on fire or something. Canada's not no one to mess with, bro. We forget. Like, I know we beat them at hockey and everything, but shit. But yeah, I'm gonna bring you a game from inside, like a little game, either just on Twitch or just thing, because I don't think the power's gonna be back. But before I leave, and it's gotta leave at 2:30, so I got basically 1 hour and 30 minutes. Get up there, change is gonna be 1 hour. Gotta go. On the better offsides, I got a raise, which means more work, but I ain't got a raise. Rodeo season started for us. Sorry. Look at the chandelier, bro. And it's over here. No, this is that chandelier somewhere. No. There, see? In the background. Let me know y'all thoughts, bro. Help me out. Let me know y'all thoughts to things. What's gonna happen, what we need to do prepared, and what people can do to start preparing themselves. Half of the thing is you need to run certain scenarios in your head over and over again because it helps. Some militaries, I guess, get prepared, like they'll be running over any almost scenarios they can. So if they happen to get stuck in that scenario happens, they have a better understanding what to do. Like if my foot gets stuck, I can use this, I can use that. If I don't have this, I use this. And just keep going that rabbit hole. Just knocking it down shit you can do, can't do, what's possible. That's it, man. Y'all nasty fuck. Nasty dancer. So I'm gonna bring you a game, probably no camera. Shit. If not, thank y'all. And I just want to talk. Like, I can't really say too much besides what I'm saying. Scatterhead, this, that. Because trust me, even AI has a hard time understanding me. Which, I got a funny story. One, I asked my computer, right? I was like, hey, I didn't say what our thoughts are made of, but you know how thoughts are just electrical magnetic signals being sent, received with nerve endings? Just think about it. Wi-Fi, right? Like a wave out there. And you gotta think about time. Time does not affect the world like the way we think. We made time so we can keep track of shit. Like, yo, what you mean time doesn't exist? It'll be sun, it'll be low, morning, time does not exist in a dimensional frame, right? And in this typical sense of time, it does not exist because let's say we see a star blow up millions of light years away. You know how long ago that motherfucker blew up? And we just think about that. It happened instantly over there, and it happens instantly here. But in between that two instants, a millennia can pass. But go to this. Your mind, your thoughts, deja vu. Right? Deja vu means that you may have peeked into the future. And it's how it was to come. Or you relive the memory or something. Something, right? Whatever you want to defy your deja vu with. Because people be like, what you mean? You keep changing up the story. No. It just depends on your point of view. Every person. Humanity is the only creature out there that the way we look at life determines the way we live. The only fucking species that are dumb enough to think that our point of view is going to change something. It's like, motherfucker, if it's hot, just because you look at it, it's cold, it's not going to be, it's cold, nigga. Like, hopefully, right? It doesn't work like that. It does it. What I'm getting at is, if you can have deja vu for, like, let's say a couple years ago, you had deja vu, and then when you're in the moment of it, it was like, man, I had this sense before. Or sometimes it happens back to back. You drink something or see something, and then like an hour later, something happens just like that. You know, that being said, our brains, we only use 10% of our brains, right? We only use 10% of our brains. If we could use the other, and like I said, we could technically be in the realm of fourth dimension. We could experience our birth and our death at the same time. One time we do that is when we were shot out the womb. And the next time we do that, it's when we die. That's why they say you got flashes, right? So what happens if when you're born, you get a flash of your life to be. And then when you die, you get a flash of your life was, or would have been. And if you could control it, theoretically, you should be able to sit here in the present and look at events from the future surrounding you. Do notice how I say surrounding you? I'm not saying like the CIA been using people that can spiritually project outside and all this shit, right? But they have to give them the location so they can imagine themselves there. Because if you're not there, it does not involve you. Unless there's a random explosion and you disappear afterwards. You gotta find that explosion. You know what I mean? You gotta be in this hot zone to know what's going on. If you're not in that hot zone, it's out. I didn't ask all that to the computer, but I did say that it was like, so theoretically, AI, you know how AI, we technically did not make AI. I want to make this clear. You program certain things into AI. Listen to the program into. But it's something that's already there. I don't know how to say it. It's like the internet. The internet's there. We don't know half of what the internet can do. Even till right now, I'm pretty sure we're only 1% of what the internet can do. And as far as technology goes, they say AI make, advanced shit, but it can only better. You know what I'm saying? AI can only better, can only modify what's already there. It might be able to make new strands of everything there is, but like I said, you put a bunch of ones and zeros together, all the way to you get 0 to 9, you can make the whole number set from 0 to 100. That's all you need, 1 through 9, and you can make the rest of the numbers. You add 0, but zero is my favorite number because the Aztecs saw it as the thing, and I see it as the absence of it. 0 must feel what God is to us, to them, because it wasn't a game. I'm quoting a game, okay? I don't want y'all thinking I'm going crazy. I'm quoting a game. I'm not sure what the game was, but it's like Ghost in the Shell, not a game, an anime. Ghost in the Shell. They did this correctly, right? People talk about interfacing with AI and all that shit and becoming, whatever the fuck the case is. There's a conundrum that happens in all these sci-fi movies, right? And like I said, remember what? Keep in mind what I said. We can see what's going on. Half of the movies that niggas made is going on, bro. Half of the fictional movies, like that like people are like, ain't no way that real, bro. Ain't no way people doing that are real. And the same conundrum be happening in all these movies. You can put as much software, update, whatever, do whatever you want, but you still gonna have a ghost. A robot could try, feel, damn near almost be a human, but it's gonna be its own creature, okay? It's gonna be its own thing. It doesn't have to adjust to the way we look at things. Because we're more empathetic, more, sensitive. Even if you hardwire yourself to follow program, there's gonna be a part of you trying to fight back. And that's the way human nature is. It's indomitable. AI is unstoppable. Why? Because it adapts, returns. Humans, we thrive on when we are pressed. Sadly enough, because without pressure, you can't make diamonds. So I'm just saying this because in here and 10 years from now, I'm gonna go back and look at this video. I'm gonna see how crazy I sound. Because believe it or not, when I was in 4th, 5th grade, I was like, nah, they were like, all this shit, the iPhone, you're not gonna get it. I'm like, nah, bro, it's gonna be glasses. Because I like to keep up with all that technology shit, bro. I'm like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out my thing. But the thing is, I'd like to be someone knowing where the head of the tail goes. Like you can follow the path. Let me take a little peek on what's ahead. Because maybe, I don't have to do the whole. If the path going like this, I can just. I know what that's all about. Just go straight. It's going to take a bit longer, yeah, but. When you hit your up, they're gonna hit their bump. And we gotta keep up, bro. Think about it. If they think they can get away with it, all the things they got away with, and now there's stuff that can literally act and beat us, and they might even have 3D prints, whatever. Why? Just be careful. Keep tabs, and remember, just because we have something that can keep us in touch with everything and everybody around us, it doesn't beat actually going out there and experiencing those things. I'm an enclosed nigga, bro. I don't want to be outside. I came here, bro. I was like, there's no hot water over there. I'm like, ain't no hot water. It's no hot water. I go back. I'm gonna start a campfire. Every time I take a fire, every time I take a shower, bro, I'm a campfire. Make a little hot bath or stew, whatever the fuck. If not, we might as well be pigs for slaughter, bro. If this is it. It's like somebody put it better. Now that we know all that we know, we either got two options. Either do something about it, or let's just shut the fuck up. And let's accept that for others, everything's okay. Because it's not affecting us until it affects us. And then you end up in the same thing. You just be quiet and go through it. Since when it was your time to act, you decided not to act. You decided to be the guy that said, "No, it's not affecting me. I'm not sure it's going on, but you know, what can I do about it?" Inaction is action, and sometimes inaction is better than any action. Which one it is, only Lord knows. Which one I know I want to go down as, only Lord knows. Because right now there's a push on my thing, my newsfeed, that's to hate Jews. I don't know if it's a personal thing, but just because I fear God, it says it. But if I get green light, bro, this is nice ass view. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all were here like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, it just like I gotta clean the window from the outside, so on that side it's gonna stay like that. But all right, have a blessed day. My bad for my rambling. I'm gonna play right now. But yeah, I mean, look, I gotta make the best of it, bro. I got a daughter. I gotta work, regardless of whatever's going on. Try to provide for her and children. That's all I gotta do. And I'm gonna take it to Disneyland because I already know what's happening. Disneyland got ruined for me, bro. Disney got ruined for me, okay? I may have it just because of Bandlands and certain shows, but other than that, knowing what I know and still supporting it makes me sick sometimes. That's why I can't judge nobody.